live report. Also, internet video of a children's dance competition now causing an uproar.
And our Hungry Hound finds
before today's Cubs-Pirates game. CBS 2's Susan Carlson is out at the friendly confines. And Susan, we know they went out there when the Diamondbacks were in town. What is the issue today?
Totally different one, Roseanne. This one is all about spring training. Critics of the new law want everybody to join a crusade to try to get the Cubs to move their spring training camp out of Mesa. They say it's not just about baseball. They want to send a strong message to Arizona. Fans outside Wrigley Field today are being asked to help score a run for immigration reform. Members from the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant Rights are on hand, urging people to sign a petition moving the Cubs spring training from Arizona to Florida. They say Arizona's new crackdown on immigration is out of left field.
Imagine Carlos Zambrano, imagine Aramis Ramirez hanging around in Phoenix outside their hotel room at midnight. I mean, the police do not have to see them doing something wrong now. They just have to, quote, look like an illegal immigrant, and they can be stopped.
It's estimated Cubs spring training helps bring in about $130 million to Arizona. A change in venue would be a blow to everyone there, legal or not. Wouldn't this just hurt the state overall by hurting their economy?
Well, what we think is if the state of Arizona gets a message that a lot of people in this country are not in line with misguided laws, and it just feels offensive.
More than 700 people have already signed an online version of the petition, but getting additional supporters here at the ballpark may be a challenge. Would you be willing to sign a petition to move spring training?
No.
Why not?
Because I think it's a stupid thing because it has nothing to do with Arizona laws. It's just baseball. It should be kept separate.
I'm kind of against the law, but I kind of don't care about it in Chicago. I mean, that's the thing. It stinks that this is what it's come down to, but this is a Pirates-Cubs game. It doesn't really have anything to do with the Cubs.
Despite some resistance from some of the fans that we talked to today, the group plans to stay here all the way through this evening, even after the game, and trying to get more people to sign their petition. Eventually, they say, they hope to collect thousands of signatures, and they plan to take that petition all the way to Tom Ricketts, asking him to move the Cubs out of Mesa for good. Roseanne?
Well, they have to cover all the bases. All right, thanks, Susan.
Well, Metro's executive board is meeting.
But China, you know how they treat girls in China, some of them? That's okay. Makes no sense. So I say, you know, gee, let's pass the hat. These girls have been selling cookies to raise enough money to go to their tournament. Let's do something for that basketball team. And even if they kind of have to do this on their own, if they kind of have to go rogue, girls.
According to a recent poll, most Americans are in favor of Arizona's new law. Now, the one thing that everyone can agree on is that the federal government needs to do more about immigration reform, and it is on the top of President Obama's list. Linda, again, those immigration activists will be here at Wrigley Field around noon with their petitions to try to move spring training. We're live in Wrigleyville. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 News. Back to you.
All right, Jason, thanks for that report. 2 children safe now after